The Great Alphabet Fight by Joni, Eareckson, Tada, and Steve Jensen. Title page. In the lazy time between reading and recess, I close my eyes to find a secret door. Have you guys ever found a secret door? With a dream and a glance, I crawled into a room that smelled like my grandfather's attic. The walls were covered with paper that was bumpy and peeling. The floor creaked. The walls were covered with paper that was bumpy and peeling. The floor creaked as I stepped on its boards. Books lay everywhere, on the shelves and on the floor. Where am I? I wondered. This place looks so old. It can't be by my school. Sunlight shone ahead, and I followed on tiptoes. It's so quiet, I wonder if I should be here. I wasn't invited, and I should really go back to school. But I couldn't resist just one more step. Have you ever been in a place where you couldn't resist it? What a surprise. I was in school after all. It wasn't my school of metal and noise, but an old school of wood and quiet. The room was empty except for one hamster and a turtle in a fishbowl. The drips of soggy mittens splashed and sizzled on the fat, round stove. Other parts of the question. It says, C was here. I walked to the front and stepped beside the teacher's desk. Where is everyone? I wondered aloud. What kind of school has no teachers and no kids? A school where words are born, of course, came a reply. I turned towards the voice, but saw no one there. Only a row of letters pinned to the board. Who said that? I asked. Who else but me, said the letter T. And I'm tough enough to teach you some lessons, you know. Tough and T. 2 letters popped off and danced a duet. If you sneeze, said G, I'll say God bless you. And if you wipe your nose on your sleeve, said Miss M, I'll say mind your manners, young man. Welcome to our school, greeted A. I'm afraid you've come at a most embarrassing time. The letters C and E are in the midst of a fight. They live next door to each other in the alphabet, you see, and we've been trying to find a way to make them stop. But it's no use. We've given up. Have you ever given up before? But before A could explain, I heard an angry cry. I don't like you, letter E, said C. And I don't like your silly words, especially eggplant and elephant. Oh, just admit it, C, said E proudly. You wish you had my good looks. I'd be angry too if I spelled words like cranky and cold and crabby. You ought to be easy and breezy like me. C began bending at the curves. I'd never be a square-headed, three-toed egghead like you. They're not saying very nice words, are they? They're not being very nice to each other. Do we say words like that? C's friends tried to show him how special he was. Do you know what that word spells? It spells excel. And if you add some other, it says excellent. Take a C. You're part of a great word called excellent. It's quite an honor, don't you think? C's anger turned to tears as he sniffled. There, don't you see? E has all the luck. Look how many E's are in excellent. How many E's do you see in that big word? 1, 2, 3. And only one C. C crawled away to his own little world. Now C and B, you can't behave better than that. C said B. Now C said B, you can behave better than that. Look at J. He's not in many words, but he's a jolly joker all the time. J is in jolly and joker. And look at X. She's used even less often, but she's always exciting, expressive, never ever cross. Oh, buzz off, answered C. Nothing will ever bring E and me together again. The alphabet seemed doomed to have two letters at war. So sad when we're upset with each other. Not so fast, interrupted D. I've been listening to all of this from my place at the end of the alphabet, and I have an idea. C and E listened but stayed far apart. It seems you two need a friend to bring you together. I'd be willing to give up my special place next to Z. It's worth the move to end all this fighting. I promise to share my time with both of you. When my letter is small, I can chit-chat with C. And when I'm a capital, I'd be great company for E. So C, D, E. And this is a capital D. And look, his curve goes this way. If it's a lowercase d, his curve goes this way. The letters were excited about the idea. Come on, D, said A. Quick, move in before we lose any words over this fight. D said goodbye to Z and made a new home between C and E. It did not take long for things to change. D had a good long talks with his new neighbors. D showed E the fun side of C. And C saw the wonder of E. They apologized for the way they had acted. "I'm sorry," said C, "for being so angry." "I'm sorry for being so proud," said E. Soon they both enjoyed being together again, in words like echo and ice cream. Ice cream. And D became a hero. For his efforts, he was awarded new words. Such is the custom, you know, among the letters of the alphabet. These new words were drawn on the board. Do you know what these words are? Daffodil, delightful, and divine. Everyone oohed and awed, but there was one more word yet to be born. A announced in a loud voice, as a sign that the fighting between C and E is over. "We hereby declare that every quarrel should end in a new word. Peace. It's an end to all fighting and a beginning for friends. And how perfect that every peace should end with C and E." "Hooray for a perfect word," everyone shouted. "Hooray for peace." D smiled and said, "It's time you went back to class, young man, and be sure to tell them what you have learned. Make peace whenever you can." So there's the word peace, P-E-A-C-E. "I will," I said, and waved my dream goodbye. So this is the artist. That's what she looks like. Isn't that cool? And here's some other pictures. And at the end, some more words. Ha! We say ha 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 when we laugh. Hot, when things are hot. No, we say that a lot. And go. And okay. And pop. Hi. And SOS. And this one says up. I hope you guys enjoyed the great alphabet fight. But I hope that you know that that word at the end, the one that's, and the word that says peace, that's a good word for you to learn. And finding ways, like the letter D did, to compromise. That's a big word too. To make compromise and to get along with other people, because that's what we should do. I love you all.